Hello YouTube, what is up? Another stage, another Pickems. We're gonna go straight into it. So I think Spirit are gonna 3-0. Legacy are also gonna 3-0. Sorry, I don't know why I dragged them to advance. Spirit are gonna play Bet Boom first round. There's a chance that Spirit lose to Bet Boom, but outside of that, I really don't see. Actually, I'm just gonna wait on foot. But I don't really see another team that could beat them in a best of one realistically. It obviously could happen. I just don't think that it will. So I'd say if you really think that Boom will beat Spirit, then do that. But otherwise, I don't think it's gonna happen. And then Legacy plays MIBR round one. And I think Legacy should win that. And then past those two games in best of ones, I really think Spirit and Legacy have pretty easy seeding. So I'm putting them as my 3-0. And once they get to these 2-0 games, unless if they face each other, I see them both winning in a best of 3 against almost any team in here. Maybe Bet Boom if they play Legacy, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's unlikely. And Legacy looks like it's the most likely team if it goes to 2-0 to avoid Spirit, which I think is probably the most important part. If you want a team to go 3-0, they have to avoid Spirit, especially in the best of 3, because Spirit's one of the best teams in the world. But yeah, past that, I think Foot look really good. I don't think they're gonna 3-0. They could, but I don't think they're gonna 3-0. But they look fantastic coming into this. I think they just won Budapest, if I'm not wrong about the event. They won something very recently, like their last tournament or something. So I have a lot of confidence in them. After them, I'm going to do G2 and Gamer Legion. G2 and Gamer Legion. I don't remember which one is facing who, but one of them is facing Astralis, one of them is facing M80. And I think for round one, and I think they're really easy teams for G2 or Gamer Legion to beat. So I'm going to be putting them as my advance, my other advance, has 3 2s basically. And then honestly, I'm going to go ahead to my 0-3s. FlyQuest did not, they're going to 0-3. They barely beat Sinners, who went 0-3. They lost to Gamer Legion. This was actually a close match. They barely lost to NRG, a team that didn't go through again. They beat Thunder Down Under, a team that didn't go through, and a team that sucks, just like FlyQuest sucks. And then they beat Team Liquid, who shouldn't even be at the major. So just all their wins don't look great, and 2 out of their 3 losses are to teams that didn't go through. So yeah, I just their only good match in this whole stage was against Gamer Legion, where they lost, but they at least played like a good team and they played well in a best of 1. So I just don't have a lot of faith in FlyQuest, if you can't tell. For the rest of these, I think there's a few teams I see for both advance and a few teams that I see for 0-3 that I could see you putting in. I'd say Astralis are a good team for 0-3. I'd say Monty, good team for 0-3. M80, good team for 0-3. Tyloo could do something crazy. I think they'll go 1-3 or 2-3. They could do something crazy and go 0-3. But I personally think Pain is the most likely to go 0-3 out of all the teams left. I kind of waited to mention them last, if you can't tell. They don't look very good right now. They didn't play in stage 1, so they're not warmed up. And they're going to be playing, some great teams that were already going to come into this stage, and some teams that have just gotten a lot of warm up in stage 1. And I just don't think that they're gonna be able to perform that well against some of these European teams, because they don't really perform that well in Brazil. So that's my real reason for that. Even though I love Big Uzera, I love his in-game leading, and I really hope they make it further in a future tournament. But yeah, that's my other 0-3. And then my other advance is going to be Big. I will say there's a few teams that I could also see as advance. Like I said, I think Tyloo is probably going to go 2-3. There's a chance. M80, if they shock, they could. I think they're probably going to go 2-3 as well. Monty could surprise. Bait, I like Bait. They don't have a ton of firepower. That's my main issue with them. 9Z has the firepower, but I don't like them because I don't think they're one of the best Brazilian teams to begin with, and I don't really know how they play against Europeans very well. I don't watch a lot of 9Z games, so I don't have a ton of faith in them. So yeah, I just don't know who else other than Big I would pick. And on top of all of that, Big just had one of the most impressive matches I ever watched. I think I already said it, but this game was phenomenal. If you didn't watch it, I would really recommend you watch it. If you like Big or NRG, great game from both of their perspectives. I know that sounds weird because NRG lost, but yeah, great game. Oh, I went to the wrong stage. But yeah, that's everything. I hope you have a good day, a good week. I'll see you for stage 3. It's in 5 days. Make sure you get your Pickems in. I think I already said that, but you have 12 hours, so get them in. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.